more than a party. It's a microphone and the attention. But this is not about me tonight. This is about Randy Weis. I met Randy 15 years ago when I was a mill rep, and I did what he wished all mill reps would do. Brought him a project. Not only did I bring him the install, but also he got a maintenance contract out of it. So a couple weeks later, I was sitting at my desk, and Randy put a little blue bag with a little blue box in it. We all love Tiffany, but that's the kind of guy Randy is. He's thoughtful and kind. So fast forward 6 years later, I get a phone call from Randy. He's looking for an A&D rep. Most of you have heard my first response. I'd rather slash my wrists than work for a carpet dealer. But because it was Randy, I agreed to have a conversation. Randy loves having conversations. So we sat and talked about what he was looking for. Then I told him what I was looking for. And next thing you knew, we both wanted the same thing. So here I am 8 years later. Over the last 8 years, I have really gotten to know Randy. I've seen his passion for the company, his passion for the industry, and his passion for life. Every day, he has a how can I make a difference attitude. He's always thinking about what can I do next, what's going to be the next best thing, and how can I be the best I can be. As you know, Randy loves his sports analogies. So I Googled famous sports analogies. Famous sports quotes. I came across a list of 100. I read through all of them, and I would like to share 8 of them that made me think of Randy for the past 8 years I've been working with him. There is to lose. Andre Agassi. Leadership, like coaching, is fighting for the hearts and souls of men and getting them to believe in you. Eddie Robinson. Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you. Arnold Palmer. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Michael Jordan. And number 7, you're never a loser until you quit trying. Mike Ditka. Now the 8th one was not on that list, but believe it or not, I have my own, yes me, I have a favorite sport quote. This makes me think of Randy because I believe this is really who he is. So, Jimmy V said, every day you should do 3 things. You should laugh, you should think, and you should have your emotions move to tears. If you can do that, that's a full day. Well, Randy laughs every day. He thinks every day. I can't say he cries every day, but he does show his emotions. He shows his encouragement, he shows his enthusiasm, and he's open to share his challenges as well. I'm gonna cry. 25 years ago, Randy started a company, a business, and a new family, which I am very proud to be a part of. A big part of the RD Weis family, behind the scene, is Peggy, who we'd all like to thank for putting up with the work, the travel, the emails, the phone calls at all hours, which takes him away from her so he can give his time to us. So will everyone please join me in raising a glass. Here's to you, Randy. Congratulations, 25 years, and we hope for many more and share with you.
Refill?
Probably just erase the whole thing. Okay.
First off, I'd like to say how fantastically proud I am of you, Helen. I know I speak for everybody in this room who is supported in one way or another by Randy and RD Weis Companies. How grateful we are for your dedication and your commitment. So what can a wife of a man who has worked so tirelessly day in, day out for 25 years give her husband in celebration? The perfect present. A 2-week vacation off the grid with no RD Weis phone calls, people, no calls, sales, no calls Monday morning from Mark Gunn, no calls from operations, and I don't, if you don't want it, at least I know I've earned it. So now, to the love of my life, Randy Weis, come on up here and...
Okay, like Sheri, I like the microphone myself once in a while. And I'm going to get rid of this glass. You know, usually when you come to an event like this, you have prepared remarks, as Sheri did, and she was so eloquent in what she said. But tonight I'm really just going to speak really from the heart and no prepared notes and share a couple of stories. But I'd like to first start with saying to each and every one of you how important you are to our success, how important you are to me personally. I've got a lot of friends in this room, as you can tell. And some of you go back 25 years. I don't know where Mark Grund is because I have a light in my eyes and I can't really see. But Mark Grund, who Peggy referred to as the guy who calls on Sunday mornings, and sometimes he does. It was a call from Mark Grund 25 years ago who said to me, hey, I've got a new job. And maybe you would be interested in doing this carpet cleaning thing. And I just left corporate America, and I said, carpet cleaning? Are you crazy? You know, I've been working on Park Avenue in a corner office. I'd never been on a subway. I didn't know how to use a computer. I had a secretary. And this guy wants me to get into the carpet cleaning business. But as I thought about it more, and I thought about what my real passion was at that time, I wanted to be doing something outside of the traditional corporate world. And I always liked people, and I think I was well liked in the jobs I had before. And I decided that maybe this was the time for me to make such a move. So I did. And going around the room tonight, I'm not going to call out a lot of names because I'll miss people, and I don't want people to think that they were overlooked. But after Mark Grund came James McVoy, who most people in this room probably know. He is a character, but he is part of the family that Sheri referred to, and has done everything we've asked him to do, and he's done it well. And James and Sheri and all of you, represent a very common denominator that I think makes the company special. It makes me especially proud of all of you, and that is you're all about the common good. You're all about supporting each other, and there's very little me. It's always we, and I think that's what has made us what we are today. So, as Peggy said, I owe a lot to her because owning a business is not an easy thing, especially in the early years. And she was my biggest cheerleader. I don't know where she is now, but she's somewhere over there. And you need a cheerleader. You need somebody encouraging you, no matter what your job is, no matter what your role is. And she was that person from day one. So I don't think I'd be here today, or I'd be having this microphone in my hand if it weren't for her support. So Peg, thank you very much. We didn't say what year this vacation is scheduled for. September. Okay, good. I can plan that far out. But anyway, as I said, there's a lot of people in the room that we've got a long relationship with. my CPA, Marty Harris, I'm not sure where he is, but I believe I was his first customer. And Marty is still with us. Matt Persanis, who is my labor attorney, we were his first customer, he told me tonight. So the one thing that I've always tried to practice and believe in is loyalty. Loyalty is important to me. I try to be loyal to my partners and my friends and my employees, and I think it pays off big. I don't have a closing remark that is going to, bring the house down, but I just really want to say that, I couldn't be more proud of all of you. I'm glad to be here tonight with you and sharing this moment. I won't be here 25 years from now. Somebody said, oh, what are you going to do with the 50th year? I said, I don't know. I probably will be dead. But anyway, I don't have a glass to toast, but here's to all of you. We have vendors here, we have customers here, we have friends, we have family. To all of you, here's to good luck.
Here.